Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Potash Farm. My name is Hugo. I work at Potash Farm. You join me in the wonderful nut plat, one of our wonderful nut plats here in St Mary's Plat, not too far from Borough Green. We've got the farm, which is half a mile down the road, and you join us today on this lovely spring day. It feels like summer with the way that the sun's beating down. But we're doing our first ever virtual market. So we bring you our lovely range of products directly from the farm itself, which is we're really happy to do. So a bit about Potash Farm. We grow cob nuts and walnuts, a few other sort of varieties of trees, and we turn our products, our nuts in particular, into this lovely range of items. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start down here. We've got some of our lovely room mists, linen mists, diffusers, and some of our candles, part of the Wellbeing range. The candles have some lovely natural scents and aromas, integrated with cob nut and walnut. You will find that the wax itself is actually an organic wax made of beeswax and rapeseed oil. It burns very well. It adds a lovely sort of aroma to kind of anywhere placed, good in sort of the evenings, outside possibly, enjoyed there. The sort of diffusers and sort of the room and linen mist can be used anywhere inside the home, just to add that lovely sort of natural flavour to it. Also part of our Wellbeing range, we've got our skin repair and exfoliating and moisturising range. We've got a lovely soap which is integrated with our cob nut oil. We've got a skin repair balm and a lovely skin oil as well. Now the joys of these, very natural organic products, using sort of beeswax. You get some excellent aromas of sort of cob nut oil, you get lavender, and you'll find it's a very good alternative to mainstream products. Personally, I find the skin oils work excellent to reduce your need for sort of moisturiser, as it helps moisturise the skin when sort of used after showers or bathing or anything like that. The skin repair balm, excellent if you've got dry skin conditions. Very excellent coverage to it. Again, a lovely natural product, and the same joins as well with our soap, and all three can sort of be purchased together on the website. So moving on, we have a few sort of new items which are quite exclusive at the moment, to the point where we haven't quite got them on the website. They are our lovely new nutcrackers, a bit different to the standard kind of ones that you clasp in your hand, and they're really nice, these, in terms of they come in 4 different varieties. We've got 4 different types of wood, and they're all English, Kentish, old varieties, hawthorn, walnuts, cherry, and they've got some beautiful markings to the handles, to the bases, and the action on them is brilliant. They can be used both with small nuts or larger nuts like walnuts, which you'll see on my little close-up video. The one side can be removed and adjusted to change to the different type of nut that you're planning on cracking. And what's great about these is they have an excellent action to them, meaning that very little effort can be put into cracking like the harder nuts, maybe the almonds and things like that. So we can move into sort of the foodie varieties that we have at Potash Farm. And so sort of starting down here, we've got some of our lovely cob nut oil. We also supply walnut oil. Unfortunately, we've run out of supply currently, but we are looking to have that stocked in the next few months or so do keep an eye out on our website. Both the walnut oil and the cob nut oil are excellent for sort of shallow frying, good for dressings on salads. There's something they want to be used in moderation in areas where you can sort of fully appreciate the oil. You can get some really lovely nutty aromas through there. The same with similar with some of our sauces. We have 3 sauces. We've got a cranberry and cob nut, we've got a Thai sweet chili, and a smoky roast pepper sauce. All 3 are integrated with some of the cob nuts, and we integrate, same goes for quite a lot of our products. I'll talk about the jars in a moment. We integrate the cob nuts as it adds a natural sweetness, adds a more of a texture into an otherwise sort of standard smooth sauce. And yeah, just you get that lovely nutty flavour through into a lot of a lot of anything that you're cooking. All three of these sauces can be used for marinades, they can be used as dressings, they can be used as dipping sauces, they can be cooked with if you want to sort of mix them into sort of pasta dishes, anything like that. We often do the 3 little packages, which you will be able to see online. We do a combination of any 3 of your sauce choice, and we can do 2 of one, 1 of the other, 3 of one, or 1 of each perhaps. Moving down to some of the jars, we have a wide variety of preserves. We have sweet and we have savoury. So we have our sweeter jars down here. We've got some of our honey and we've got some of our lavender jelly. The lavender jelly is a good alternative to red currant jelly on the side of lamb and sort of anywhere else that may be used. The honey comes from local farm to us, local keepers, not too far from here. We've also got other preserves. We've got a lovely Seville orange marmalade, which is excellent, great on your toast in the mornings. We've also got some sort of more savoury things. We've got a nice rhubarb and ginger chutney. We've got other pickles and preserves. We've got 2 lovely mustards as well. The English mustard is integrated with some fresh wet walnuts, and that flavour really does come through in a unique kind of bitterness and a lovely flavour that I've not experienced in any other kind of English mustard. We do similar kind of gift bags to the sauces. We can pick and choose 3 of your choice and get those sent up to you if you've got friends, family you may want to sort of present them to. We also have 2 kinds of biscuits, which I mentioned earlier. We've got a lovely cheese biscuit, and we've got a lovely shortbread as well, which are excellent on the side of your morning coffee, anything like that. To go along with those, possibly more on the shortbread side, we also have a couple of different types of fudge. We've got a lovely coffee and a traditional cobnut fudge, and we've also got one of our cobnut brittles, which is excellent. You don't need too much of that. A lovely small piece, again, on the side of a morning coffee or an afternoon tea. That will go down a treat with anyone who may be joining in. We predominantly sell a lot of nuts. We offer our Kentish cobnuts, we offer Kentish walnuts, we also supply seasonal chestnuts, we've got almonds, we've got pecans. Do take a look at the full range if there's any particular variety that you like. The other side of the business also links to the sale of trees. So we provide any kind of fruit trees, any kind of nut trees. Joining me on either end of the stalls here, we've got a lovely traditional cobnut, Kentish cobnut, and down here we've got a purple, majestic, twisted filbert. Different kind of variety. You won't receive as many nuts as a traditional cob, however, you will achieve a lovely kind of twisted design that can be trained up walls. It can be grown in a pot for a while, planted in the garden, and you'll have it can be trained up so that it's not going to grow out too much outwards. So if you've got a small garden or a small plot of area, you might want to plant one of those, then that's great. You'll see behind me the many trees of our within our nut plat. We finished all of our pruning and the new growth is coming through, so we're hoping for another good crop of nuts this year. We've got some of our oldest nut trees behind the camera, which is over 100 years old, and we've got some of our newer planted trees. We're always kind of making sure we're replacing the old, but also looking after the older ones that keep bringing us nuts for years to come. I wish I could see you all in person at the Wateringbury Artisan Market. We hopefully will be back there very soon when things go back to normal. We are running a promotional code today, which I might have mentioned at the start. It will be Artisan Market, and all you have to do is, if you visit our website, which is www.kentishcobnuts.com, if you fill up your basket, then make sure you add in the discount code, and then that will give you 10% off anything on our website. That's across everything. And when things go back to normal, you're more than welcome to join us here at the farm. We do farm walks, we do farm talks. You're welcome to come along to our little shop directly at the farm itself. We can give advice and consultations on anything relating to the trees, planting of trees. We're always happy to talk about anything nut related. We're all a bit nutty at Potash Farm, so I hope everyone's keeping well and keeping safe. We wish you all the best, and hopefully I'll see you on the next virtual market coming up very soon.